This is Crystal Marshall from Martial Arts Studio Photography. I'm going to give you a quick 5-minute tutorial on how to make a stop motion photo video from any recent trip that you've been on. So here's a little example of what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you how to make this. This is just from my Facebook page here. Just my kids playing bubbles outside. I like it because it's cool, like especially if you're not a videographer, but you still can have some decent photos of your kids and make a small video of your kids doing something that they like to do. So, first of all, I use a PC, so I have Windows Movie Maker. If you have iMovie, you could probably do the same thing. So I just, first of all, I added my photos. Found them in the library, and I just added these photos right here, so about 85 photos. The trick is to do them in a very short amount of time, so I actually changed them to about 0.25 seconds, so 1/4 of a second, and as you can see, they're already starting to get faster and faster here. Now I also edited them all the same, so they kind of have the same look. I did throw some black and whites in there just to give it a little bit of a different feel, different change. Okay, so they're already beginning to change. I feel like it's a little choppy, so I'm just going to Control A. I'm just going to make them a little bit smoother. So I'm going to go to the Effects panel and just give them a nice blur transition. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so that's getting a little bit better, but I feel like it's a little too fast, so we're going to go up to 0.28 seconds. Let's see how that goes. Okay, that's nice. It's a little bit smoother. Let's see. Control all, 0.28. Oops, telling me you can't have the values, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's try this again. Yes. So it's just nice and smooth, not too choppy. I can deal with that. 0.28 seconds, but you might have a different feel that works for you. Okay, so for music, this is what I do to get free music without having to infringe on copyright. I go to Google. I mean, of course, you can find it if you want to. I go to YouTube, Free Music Library. And I can put the link on the bottom here. Now, YouTube has an entire library of free music that you can use for slideshows. There is some stipulations, like you have to, note the author on the bottom of the screen. But overall, there's a lot of great music. You can search by genre, mood, instrument. So I have about 50 of these songs, and I use them for all my slideshows. Absolutely 100% free. Love it. I've been searching and searching for great music. So one of the songs that was from the free library was a song called The Green Grass. I can put the link on the bottom. And this is what it sounds like. Kind of a peppy summer day song. Okay, cool. So far it's looking really good. If you want to put a title caption, this would be the time to have some kind of title. Doesn't have to be fancy. Let's call it Bubble Time. And I just make it, I like this fade transition theme. Let's see. There you go. And let's just pick a cool font. Something silly. Nah, that's cool. I'm going to move it up to the very beginning of the slideshow, and I don't want it to be 0.9 seconds. I want it to be like 2 seconds. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I can deal with that. So, there you go. All you got to do to save it is save movie recommended for this project. and you can save it wherever you are. And that is a quick 5-minute or less video of how to make a stop motion slideshow video from around 50 to 100 photos, especially if you have kids doing something, kids running, kids splashing, kids jumping, kids doing a lot of different things. In order to get the stop motion really well, try to take 7 to 10 photos of them doing the action. So here's my son turning. You see him slightly turning? It was because I shot so many photos within that little time period. You can do it on your camera, or you can do burst mode on your phone. Doesn't really matter. I like to do my DSLR to be continuous high or burst mode. But of course, you can just physically shoot the button so many times. So that is a quick tip, and I would love to see your videos of what you do with your photos. Thank you very much. This is Crystal Marshall from Marshall Art Studio Photography.